ve. Okay. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the vlog. So I don't normally vlog, but I do like vlogging on very vloggable days. That means I have a lot of stuff going on. So it just so happens that I am in the market for a new lens. Long story short, I gifted myself the Canon 6D Mark II in late 2019. I know that that camera took a lot of crap from a lot of creators because it was just lacking and was uneventful, let's just put it that way. But it's definitely a step up from what I'm actually using right now, which is a Rebel SL2. This was my first entry-level DSLR. I beat the crap out of this thing. I put it through the paces. I vlog with it. I do a lot of shooting with it, but I figured it was a step in the right direction to get the 6D Mark II, albeit the shortcomings a lot of YouTubers say it has. But for me, it's definitely a step up. And so the reason why I'm making today's vlog is because I am in the market for a new lens, and I actually came across a $350 Facebook Marketplace viable option in the form of a Canon EF 24-70 USM f2.8. And you know, that's a very good lens. I don't know why it's selling for $350 when I looked it up, but I actually got in touch with the person selling it, and he stated that it's shooting an error 01 message when it's taking pictures. So that's sort of a bummer because, you know, you'd never get a lens that is not shooting pictures. But at the same time, I'm not really too worried because I'm more of a video content creator, videographer, if you will. And so he's saying that the video on that camera lens is actually very good. Autofocus works great, and there's no problem with the video portion, just the pictures. So for $350, I mean, it's going to be a steal regardless. You're going to have to maybe put in $300 to $400 just to fix it, and it's going to take a pain in the ass to go ship it. But $350 for a lens that is still going for $1,600, I at least have to give myself the opportunity to go check it out. So that's what I'm gonna do today. And then I just so happened to also get in touch with a company here in Puerto Rico that does vegan meal prep shipping. And I ordered 10 meals for $60, which should basically put food in my refrigerator for like maybe at least 5 days, lunch and dinner. I'm on my own for breakfast. And so that's what's gonna happen later on today. And specifically, when I do have that lens, if in fact I do end up buying it, I'm gonna use it in my studio to shoot a review of the very new documentary called Endgame 2050, which is available, I believe, on both here on YouTube and Amazon Prime. I saw it last night, had its ups, had its downs, and I took some notes that I want to talk to you guys about. So completely vloggable day, a lot of going on. I'm finally gonna leave my house for a little bit and hopefully get some, you know, fresh air and a little bit of vitamin D via sunlight. So it's promising. Let's see what the story brings today. All right, guys, so we are here. I just parked. We're obviously gonna meet in a parking lot because of social distancing and stuff like that. So I got my face mask here. Hopefully, you know, this is something that I could consider. I don't feel comfortable buying a lens that I'm gonna have to repair, but at the same time, it's dirt cheap and the video works really well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wait it out. He said he's on his way, lives not too far from where we are right now. So I'm just gonna be patient, wait till he gets here, and we'll see what happens.
Make sure that you're taking, never ever think twice, yeah. And if you wanna get higher, pick up the mic and get to rapping, cause you're never getting higher. Yeah. In the front row, kicking back old school tracks like damn. Can't get enough of this more, like I don't even know where I am.
All right, guys, it is so hot in Puerto Rico. Holy crap, it's not even June yet or July. So check this out. I haven't had lunch yet, but that's because I was waiting on my delivery from Freshco. Freshco happens to be delivering fresh food right to your door. I ordered 10 meals, all vegan, plant-based, right at my door for $60. So if you're in Puerto Rico, it's just like me,
give it a shot, man. Follow them on Instagram. Let's see what they have. I believe their menu is pretty varied. So yeah, I mean, Freshco PR. Find them on Instagram, I believe. 10 meals, $60, $6 a meal. That is totally worth it. You don't have to cook. I hate cooking. That's why I gave them a shot. I just had my first meal. This one's for dinner. I think it's a taco with some enchilada mix. I don't know. It looks delicious, but totally worth it. I hate cooking. It's a no-brainer for me. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. So let's get right into the studio. Come on, you know I had to buy $350 for this right here. Yeah, that's right. I paid $350, but in case you're wondering, how did you pay so little for so much? Well, unfortunately, there's a catch. All right, so let me tell you a little story. Back in 2019, in December for the holidays, I gifted myself this body right here, which is the 60 Mark II. And admittedly, I only have the Nifty 50 and the 85 1.8, which fits. But here's the thing. I wanted a nice, all-around, versatile, beautiful, sturdy, yummy, delicious lens like this, and I finally caught wind of one that was selling for $350. Now you might be wondering, how is a 24-70 EF 2.8 USM version 2 selling for so little? That's because it's actually having a little bit of technical difficulty. So long story short, the photographer from who I bought this actually was getting a error 01 message when he was shooting a wedding and had to pop for another one literally the next day in preparation for the reception and things of that nature. And so he put this aside and he posted it about a week ago, maybe tops, and I caught wind of it literally yesterday. And I said, you know what, for $350, I'll take it off your hands. I'll fix it if I have to, but it's just too good of a deal to pass up. I was in the market for a nice all-around lens, which can fit my 60 Mark II, and you know, I think this checks all the boxes. So I went to see it this morning and I put it through the paces. I took my 60 Mark II and I screwed it in, and honestly, takes a lot of pictures. It only has problems with maybe full zoom at 70 millimeters, but the video works great. Now, why is this not a big issue for me? That's because most of the content that I create anyway is video format. I'm not really much of a photographer, although I'm lately, admittedly, getting into photography quite a bit. But here's the kicker. I know that by paying $350, and even if I have to send it in and pay an additional $400, I'm getting a massive deal on a lens that is still to this day going for maybe $1,600 on Amazon. So ask me if I think this is a steal. Yes. So it's a nice, big, beautiful, sturdy lens. It's heavy, it's hefty, it's so nice. I think it's weather sealed as well. It's not image stabilized, but then again, I don't really need it since I'm going to be filming right here in the studio on a tripod. So I'm just dying to make this 60 Mark II and my 24-70 a main shooter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to that right now. And honestly, I'm going to have to make a couple of adjustments because right now I'm on my Rebel SL2 with a 10-18 STM lens. But I want to put it right on my tripod, right where this one is sitting, and see if you can tell the difference. Ready? Boom. Okay, so here we go. I am currently actually monitoring my audio on the screen, which is something new. I must have tweaked the settings here in a little bit. But I mean, the image is crispy. It blurs the background quite well. I'm shooting right now at 50 frames per second, 2.8, ISO is at 400. I've got a ring light, 45 degrees, just slightly above my face, and the video mic go is just slightly outside of my screen. But right now I am sitting pretty. The audio isn't peaking, it's just right. And let me know if you like what you see. So I was in the market for a lens of this caliber, and I wanted to I was actually willing to pay a lot of money to have a lens just like this. And lo and behold, I found one that was practically for free. I mean, $1,600. I paid $350 for it. I have to get it fixed, obviously, if I want to get into more photography, but it works for the purpose for which it was intended. So, I mean, this is just a steal. Hopefully this is going to be my my main shooter. I'm really happy about this. I can tell that the image is pretty sharp. Right now I'm at 24 all the way in. So yeah, I mean, I'm loving this. I tested it out earlier and during the day, and it blurred the background quite nicely. I don't think it's a vlogging lens because this is so damn heavy. Probably gonna beat the crap out of my SL2 still with my 2018. But yeah, I'm very happy about the fact that I actually found this gem sitting pretty on Facebook Marketplace. So I mean, let me know if you have this lens. Let me know what you can use it for. I personally believe that this is definitely doable for weddings, portraits, landscapes, product. I mean, this is 24 to 70. That's one of the most versatile ranges you can probably find out there. So yeah, it was either this or the 24 to 105 f4. I actually saw this one and I couldn't say no to it for $350. Again, I mean, I know I'm harping on the price, but this is just a steal. So if you have this lens, let me know what you think about it. Let me know if it was worth the price that you paid for it. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure you're not going to find this at $350 unless you're digging really deep and get lucky. Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it. That's it for now. Normally, I don't do tech reviews or anything like that. Not that I actually went too deep into this lens or anything like that. But I do like this. I actually have a switch pod on the way. Pretty soon. I'm probably going to get it at the beginning of the month, so stay tuned for that if you're willing to watch it. Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it. Again, my name is Francis. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Leave that link. Definitely helps the channel. And so good. So good. This looks really good. Look at that. All right, I got to go. Bye.